Hello. I know it's been a long time. It's been way too long, but as you can see, I've been rather busy. I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit exhausted, but we did it. A new cycling website is available right now for Norway. It's taken me 6 months to get it out, but it was worth all the hard work. And I'm just so pleased that you guys are using it, people are visiting it, people are commenting on it, whether it's good or bad. It's just great that I'm getting comments and getting people engaged in it, because Cycle Norway it's going to the moon, baby. It's going to the moon, not literally, but you know, metaphorically.
Oh my goodness, this place is just, wow. Just all the mist on these mountains.
What I've got planned now for the next 12 months plus for this channel, for this website, for this brand, this organization is massive. And well, I hope that you're going to join me on that journey.
Oh my God, look at the glaciers, guys. Look at the glaciers. Oh. Wow.
But first things first, YouTube hate me. They hate me right now, because once you stop posting videos, regular videos, the algorithms just go bloop.
As a creator, you've probably asked yourself questions like, how does YouTube choose?
So my plan right now is to pump out as many videos as I can, just keep churning them out. Of course, I want to focus on the website as well, so it's literally a 7-day-a-week job. But what I have on here is gold dust.
Well, we're in the land of the gods here. This is crazy.
But in this video, I want to just go through the website a little bit, just give you an intro to it, my thoughts behind it. And also, I want to talk a little bit about what's coming up next week. We've got a live stream, so I'm going to mention how and what we're going to be doing on that at the end of this video. And then we're going to the moon.
I mean, it's a hard-packed gravel, so I mean, there's some potholes about, but if you weave around them, it's really smooth. Look at this place.
Have you been on here yet? Have you been on here? CycleNorway.com. I mean, when I started kind of designing this website and trying to get all this in my mind out onto a site, I mean, it was just, I didn't even know where to begin. And November, when I first started it, it was just a complete waste, because I started it on one platform, I was building it up, and then I realized, like, this is just not going to work. This is not going to work. And I had to kind of like just go back to the beginning. I've broken it up into kind of 5 sections here on the site. We've got routes, need to know, the community, cycling holidays, and merchandise. And obviously the main one is the routes section. And what I've done is I've put 140 routes onto the website. It's taken a huge amount of time, you know, because every one of them routes you have to check all in detail. And of course, there's going to be some small mistakes on some of them, and please provide me that feedback. But 140 routes can get very messy very, very quickly. So I've put them into series. So for example, if you're doing a loop, that's in a loop series. If you're on a gravel one, then it's in a gravel series, etc., to make it a little bit easier for you to find what you're after. And then what the plan is that all these routes, I want to have like a detailed specific page about each route. Now, of course, that takes vast amounts of time, 140 routes. It will probably take between 12 to 18 months to be able to build up all that information onto the website. What I've done right now is that the national cycle routes and the Atlantic coastal route, kind of that's like the main, most popular long distance routes here in Norway. I've done specific pages for all of them, and the members get access to that. The other routes, if you have questions and if you're a member of the site, then you can ask on our forum, and I'll just go into detail about whichever routes that you fancy doing if you don't find the information on the site. The plan right now is that each week just add a bit more info, a bit more info, a bit more info. So you're just going to see so much over the next few months, I hope, added to the site. Now the need to know section is well, I hope this helps a lot of people. There's a huge amount of research gone into this and a lot of time spent on it. And of course, I'll be updating it as well. What you'll notice if you go on there, there's, for example, the tunnels or the gear list pages. They've not been done yet. I've not had time for them, but I'm working on that. The gear list, I've got a video coming out soon on that. The tunnels, let me tell you about the tunnel page. So I decided that I would cycle through a dangerous 4-kilometer tunnel. When I say dangerous, you know, not pleasant, that would be the better word. A not pleasant 4-kilometer tunnel. My aim is that I wanted to film it and talk to you through the process of going through a tunnel and what you should be aware of, and etc. And I was hoping that a truck would go past me. Okay, I really wanted to get that on the footage. And I cycled all the way through 4 kilometers, no trucks. Now, if I hadn't had my GoPro on, I guarantee you like 12 trucks would have gone past me. So I thought, right, I'm gonna have to go through this again. So I turned around and went through this 4-kilometer tunnel again. No trucks. I'm like, give me a break. All right, one more time. So I go through it again. And a truck finally goes past me. But it doesn't just go past me, it goes past me quite close as well, that I get a bit of a rock on with the bike as it goes past. Like, usually I would be like cursing, I would have been going crazy. You know what it's like in a tunnel? But instead, I was like, yes, thank you, Mr. Truck Driver. I got it on GoPro. Yes. Anyways, that's the dedication. That is the dedication for this Need to Know section. Or the amount of, what would you call it? Empirical research.
Rule number 1, always take off your shades.
And then we have the community page, okay? The community page is just a bit about myself. It's also a little bit about the bike, some of the bikepackers I've met here in Norway that go off and do a lot of crazy and amazing adventures. I'm hoping that some of them may want to contribute a little bit to the website as we start to develop it more and it becomes more and more popular.
Start the bubbles, please.
And then we have the cycling holiday section, because a lot of people contact me at times and say, look, Matthew, I just want someone to plan a trip for me. I don't want to have to do this myself. Because if you're really, really busy, I mean, sitting down in front of a computer, going through all these routes, reading all this information, it takes a lot of time. Now, a lot of people enjoy that, including myself, if you have the time. But I know that people are busy. So the cycling holiday page, I've basically teamed up with one of, if not the best, bespoke travel companies here in Norway, and they basically can offer everything. So if you need luggage transport, no props. If you want a guide, they can even offer you a guide, a really experienced local guide. If you're after, for example, extra add-ons to the itinerary or activities and such, they've got all that sorted.
This is freaky. Oh, wow. Oh my God. How cool is that?
And then from my side, I will do the actual route planning. So I will put the route together based on my knowledge and experience of what you want. And that combination of, one of the most experienced bikepackers in Norway and one of the best travel companies in Norway together, you're guaranteed a really, really top quality cycling holiday.
Wow. Oh, the Swedish king. Swedish king must have stayed here.
And lastly, we have merchandise. Now, I don't want to talk about that on my YouTube channel because, I've got 18,000 followers. It's taken a long time to build that up. I try my videos to be authentic, real, provide you with, high quality videos, the best I can bother to produce. And that what I want you to understand is that going forward with this YouTube channel is that my integrity is the most important thing. And I don't want to be on this channel like selling stuff to you guys. I want you to just enjoy the quality content that I produce. And that's my promise to you. So we'll just forget about the merchandise, okay? Oh, sorry, one second. It's looking really nice, that. So guys, let me know what you think of the website. Please remember, a lot more to come. It's going to get better and better over the next 12 months with more and more info and more usability added into the site. But I think it's a great start. It's a foundation, and I'm just so happy that, I've taken this idea in my head and I've made it reality, because a lot of the times it usually stays here. I'm now in the dark. I cannot leave my desk right now. There's too much to be done. If you're watching this in May 2023, we've got a live stream happening on the 1st of June at 8 p.m. Central European Time. So that's 7 p.m. in the UK and Ireland and 2 p.m. on the west coast of North America. What we're going to do is that them 8 series that you see on the website, I'm going to pick my favorite route for each series, and I'm going to go into detail about each one, so you guys get a little bit more info about my favorite places to cycle here in Norway. But more importantly, for all the annual members of CycleNorway.com, I promised you prizes, and we're going to give them away on the 1st of June. I'm going to be picking out names out of a hat. So prize number 1 is going to be a full Restrap bike packing setup. That includes a beautiful frame bag, handlebar bag, and a saddle bag. Prize number 2 is going to be a light set for Magic Shine. That's a front and rear set, high quality lights worth over $200 US, the ones that I use on my bikes. I think that's a really great second prize. And then the third prize is going to be a 45-minute consultancy with myself, so you'll be able to talk about if you're going to come to Norway, if you want a route planning, just go into detail about any questions you have, and we can just have a little chat. So there are 3 great prizes to give away to the annual members, and if you haven't signed up yet, you've still got a chance, if you're watching this in May 2023, to go into the draw for these incredible bikepacking and cycling prizes.
How can you not want to cycle in Norway? How can you not want to cycle in Norway? Oh my God.